and gentlemen, after last week's program, a very unique challenge has been issued. And before we go any further, I'd like to bring to the ring the team that has issued that very unique challenge. Folks, please welcome the TNA World Tag Team Champions, LAX!
From the very moment that the Latin American Xchange regained the TNA World Tag Team titles, Homicide, Hernandez, and Hector Guerrero have been wearing the bullseyes on their backs. Last week, we saw James Storm and Robert Roode take out those frustrations with the leather belt beatdown that we just revisited. So tough to watch, Don, because of the defenseless nature of all three members of LAX.
Well, it's obvious that LAX is going to want to get some kind of measure of revenge. They've obviously approached Jim Cornette with their idea, their plan. Let's just see what it is Jim Cornette has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the World Tag Team Champions, Homicide and Hernandez, accompanied by Salinas, and of course their spokesman, Hector Guerrero. And Hector, everybody that saw the program last week realizes what happened. James Storm, Robert Roode, and Jacqueline not only assaulted you gentlemen, but whipped you like dogs, and to add insult to injury, James Storm went out in the impact zone and stole the belt off of one of the LAX fans to whip you with. And as soon as that situation was over with, you came to me and you were very specific in the challenge that you made. You made a challenge for Victory Road, Houston, Texas, live on pay-per-view. Very simply this, the folks can go to TNAWrestling.com for the entire challenge, but the gist of it boils down to a fans' revenge lumberjack match. We picked 12 of the TNA fans. We put all 12 of those fans all the way around the ring. We give each of the 12 fans a big, long, thick leather strap. And if anybody tries to leave the ring, to leave the punishment they got coming, specifically James Storm or Robert Roode, then those fans have legal license and no liability to whip the bejesus out of them until they get back in the ring. Hector, seems to me like you're dead serious about getting even.
Orale pues, Mr. Cornette, excuse me, but before we start talking, I want to direct myself to you, Robert Roode, to you, James Storm, and to you, esa brujita, Jacqueline. You know, LAX and I have not forgotten what you yellowback cowards try to do to us, the way beating us the way you did. You know, all you did was wake up the Latino fire in us, vato. Yeah. So you know what? We're not only gonna ponerles en la madre for our people, we're gonna ponerles en la madre with our people. Señor Cornette, please, por favor, let me see that contrato, hombre.
I just hope everything you said is clean. There's the contract for the match. I've got a pen.
Very clean.
The bottom line is on page 3. And Hector, if you will sign this, you will agree to the match for your team.
How about an LAX side? How about an LAX side? Here we go. Orale, vatos. You agree? You ready? You ready? You ready? Are 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 you ready, vatos? LAX and Guerrero.
Well, there you have it. But you know, for a match of this type, both sides have to agree to it. Therefore, at this time, I'd like to call to the ring the opposite side of this equation. Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboy James Storm, Robert Roode, and Jacqueline. Come on down here.
Well, LAX and Hector Guerrero not only issued the challenge, but they've also signed off on fans' revenge for Victory Road, and now all we need is for James Storm, Robert Roode, and Jacqueline to close the deal by agreeing to the stipulation. Well, wait a minute here. I see Jacqueline, but where's James Storm and Robert Roode?
Well, it's just Jacqueline coming out by herself as Storm and Rude are nowhere to be seen or nowhere to be found. And you can see, obviously, LAX is a little confused and look a little disappointed that they don't see Rude and Storm.
You don't think it's any coincidence that Storm and Rude realize that they have woken up the Latino fire?
I'd be looking behind me, that's for sure.
Hold on here. Hold on here. Now, I don't care what the situation, there's going to be no men beating up women on this television program or this network. No, that's not going to be tolerated. You'll be gone from TNA and gone off Spike TV. Men are not going to touch women. I don't care what the situation, even if they do deserve it. But Jacqueline, you get up here. I want to know where your people are. Now let's conduct ourselves like professionals if we can. Just hold on. Get right in here. Now, I called, wait a minute. Hold on here. I called for Rude and Storm. Where are Rude and Storm?
Well, hell, Jimmy, I'm not a babysitter. You got one of them making money, and you got the other one being a drunk.
So you mean to tell me they didn't have the guts to come out here and face LAX?
Hey, listen, Jimmy, I'm out here. Come on, I'm out here.
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. Selena's what you here.
Hey, what are you looking at? Are you mad because those babies are fake and these are real?
Hold on here. What the heck are you doing?
Hey, let it go. I want it. Let it go. Let it go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Don't hold her. Let it
Hold
go.
on.
Let it go. Let it go.
Do you... Hey! Do you want a match with her?
I want that. Mom.
Do you want a match with her?
You know I do.
All right then. By God, we'll have a... Hey, stand back. If you want it so bad, you're going to have it later on tonight. Jacqueline versus Salinas. Hey, it's not going to be mano a mano. It's going to be woman-o-woman-o. Both of you come alone.
True definition of fan interaction, it's at Victory Road. You will be at ringside. You will have that leather strap in your hands, and you will get an opportunity for fans' revenge.
Time's running out. It's only a week and a half to Victory Road. So make sure you send in your video to TNAWrestling.com so that you can be ringside for fans' revenge.
Joining us at this time, live via satellite, they're on a PR tour for Victory Road in Houston, Texas. It's LAX, Salinas, and Hector Guerrero.
Orale, Mike and Tom, baby, we're here live, Houston, Texas. You know, Victory Road, vato. We are waiting because of the fans' revenge match. You know, there's gonna be, let me see, 2 fans on each side. That's 6 times 2. Oye, son 12, that's 12, hombre. You know what, vato, you know what? This is gonna be awesome, vato, because you know what? Robert Roode, James Storm, Jacqueline, you little wench, brujita, we got something for you. We're gonna beat you down like a bunch of dogs, como unos perros, así. I mean, you know what? We need you, Houston. We need all of you out with us because you know what? Ahorita necesitamos apoyo. We need all of you to come out and be with us because you know what? We're the best when you're the best in us. We're doing it for you. And you know what? No matter what, we will always do our best para todos los latinos. Y órale mi raza for the LAX Battle.
Sorry about your damn luck.
¿Qué pues contigo, vato? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué onda? Hey, we're ready for you. We're ready for you, vato. Échale.
Boy, you talk about a total lack of respect. That's exactly what we've seen from James Storm, Robert Roode, and Jacqueline. And Don, this goes back several weeks. Remember that attack that instigated this entire situation when this tag team put the leather strap to LAX and Hector Guerrero. And now they interrupt the satellite feed from Houston.
Well, you know how brave they are. They're pretty brave. They'll break up and come in anytime they want when they know LAX is all the way in Houston for the site of Victory Road. I'll tell you what, though, they crossed the line. LAX, they're going to put the title on the line. It's not just about fans or fans. It's about the TNA Tag Team Championship to Victory Road, Mike.
What you need to do, Hector, is shut the hell up, because I can't understand the word that you're saying. And I'm not even drunk. Look what you got in the ring right here. You got the baddest woman in the business. You got a 12-pack of badass. You got the human ATM. You put us together, what do you got? The next tag team champions of the world.
We need you with Houston. Órale.
No red beer money. Who couldn't use a little beer money?
¿Qué quieres?
Now, TNA, what you need to do is get those two punk kids out here so we can beat them up and we can strap them down and we can give these people a little preview of what's going to happen in Houston at Victory Road.
Nosotros los latinos. Bola de perro.
Wait. Here comes Shelley. Going to try and go for sliced bread out of the corner. Able to be tossed off instead by Rude, and then he got stabbed right in the back by Storm.
I'll tell you what, he put the knees right into the back. And you can see, oh, what a DDT by Chris Sabin. Just cleaned him, and then he got turned inside out with a wicked clothesline from the Cowboy.
All control lost with all four men in the battle, and Jacqueline even making her way up on the apron with that beer bottle in her hand. We see now Storm take Shelley, spit right in the face of her own man, Storm, and got three!
Here are your winners, the Motor City Machine Guns.
How about that? The Guns knock off beer money. Little communication problem. Wait a minute.
I'll tell you what, it's about the beatdown now as the Motor City Machine Guns got the win. But look at this. Storm, Rude, they get the cuts out, and they got Alex Shelley, and we've seen this before. And Chris Sabin, and they're getting him cuffed around these turnbuckles. And look at Jacqueline. In her hand, she holds three. Well, she has two belts, and of course the one in her pants.
Now we're going to see him take the leather straps to their bare backs.
That's just wicked. Look at it. God, they're going crazy. Oh, my God, they're just whipping the tar out of them. We've seen them do it. LAX, and that's what they're doing, Mike. They're sending a message right now to LAX to let them know they're not afraid of fair revenge, and they got more for them. They got more for them at Victory Road.
Here comes some referees from the back, going to try and maintain some order here, and instead they take the straps to the TNA officials.
Just go right after them, and now finally we got some security out here. Coming in, look at that. They tracking them in the car.
Come on,
the security guard. Look at this, come on.
Enough is enough.
Somebody get out here and stop this.
Stop him.
Come on. No. God. God.
Come on.
God.
Storm and Rude taking the straps to the broadcast table, taking out Dunwich, and now they've got a ring announcer, Dave Penzer, and they've got Dave Penzer tossed inside the ring. Oh, come on. Jim Cornette, get Cornette out here.
Stop it! You whip that man one more time and you're both out of a job! Have you both gone completely out of your mind? It's not bad enough you're whipping the wrestlers, now you're whipping the security and the referees and the announcers? You two cowboys, you want to run around here and play Wild Wild West? Well, I got something that's going to put you on the stagecoach back to Dodge City. I'm going back there, and I'm going to find the two meanest, nastiest, surliest, most disgruntled, ticked-off wrestlers on the TNA roster, and you two are going to fight them tonight, right here in this ring. Well, that's fine, because we're going to have a showdown at the TNA Corral. You want to fight, you're going to have all the fights you can handle.
Well, who's it going to be? TNA management's Jim Cornette laying down the law to beer money. Robert Roode and James Storm about a matchup later tonight here on Impact.
I'll tell you one thing, I hope whoever it is kicks the living crap.
We had to do to get some attention around here
go around and handcuff and whip and beat down and brutalize and manhandle innocent bystanders who had absolutely nothing to do with anything?
Well, I don't know. I think there's a better route to go, but whatever.
Shut up. It was a rhetorical question. LAX, what you have witnessed tonight and what you have experienced in the past is just a little taste of what you and your little hombres are going to experience in Houston, Texas. What are you doing? Hey, check this out. Bam! Beer money! Look at that. Place tag team belt. Heel! Hey, hold on. I got you one. Come here, Jackie. Check it out. You put it on. Did you buy these? No, I made it just a few minutes ago. Yeah. Wow, I never would have guessed. I'm sorry I don't have the money you got, but hey, you know what? Machine guns. You got in the way of a beer running, bam! That's what happens in LAX. Let me tell you a little story. When I was younger, I used to break into my mom's liquor cabinet. And she'd make me go outside, and she'd make me get a switch, and if it wasn't big enough, I'd go get another one, and bam! She whipped my in even harder. You know what? I guess our straps wasn't big enough. So in Houston, at Victory Road, we're just going to get bigger straps.
Good idea.
You got some money?
I do.
I got the beer.
You got the beer.
And let's go good.
All right.
All right. You know, like I said, your people are going to get beat down if they get in the way. Sorry about your damn luck. Samoa Joe, Kevin Nash, we don't care what you've done in the past or who you've beat, because tonight there's a new sheriff in town. And the name? Beer money. On the shirt. On the shirt.
All right, you asked for it, you've accepted it. Right here, right now, no rules, parking lot brawl. Parking lot brawl. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
And ladies and gentlemen, we open Thursday Night Impact with LAX going back to its roots. The challenge issued by Homicide for this LAX gang car fight. This parking lot brawl just outside the impact zone, and the challenge accepted by Robert Roode.
Homicide and Robert Roode going at it. I mean, this is already vicious as they're getting ready for Victory Road. One note in this match. Hernandez and James Storm have been barred here from the parking lot brawl to make it a one-on-one fair matchup as Homicide right now reigning rights on Robert Roode.
Big series of shots by Homicide. Homicide gonna go take a trash can and crack it right across the head of Roode.
I mean, think about how hard it is to see right now because you've got the glaring lights from the cars as the only lights out here in the parking lot. And you mentioned it, this is something that Homicide is going to be a lot more used to than Robert Roode. But Robert Roode, nice counter, got the knee up as Homicide came forward, and now Robert Roode's got the momentum.
Certainly no surprise that Homicide issued this challenge as he goes head first right into the side of that trailer, especially after what James Storm and Robert Roode recently did here on Impact with the leather straps.
Oh man, he grabbed some kind of a lead pipe out of the truck and just nailed the back of Homicide, and you go, oh, threw it right into that steel dumpster. Oh my gosh, this thing, there are no rules, and some wicked shots, and you wonder what kind of effect that's going to have on him this Sunday at Victory Road when the fans can be around the ring with the leather straps, and if they come out, you can give them everything you've got.
Fans' revenge this Sunday at Victory Road, but now it's LAX's revenge with the street sign. Homicide just took it and caught Roode in the head.
Think about the different things that have already been used. I mean, what a wicked fight this has become. Oh, he's going. Is he going to try to get the Gringo Killer in here?
Out here on the concrete, but Jacqueline comes in and cuts him off.
Wow, look at the shots from Jacqueline as she put the kick to Homicide's face. And then the shots in the back. And wait a minute.
What's this? Who is this?
You can see he's hooded, he's masked, and he just flings Homicide back into that truck. Oh my gosh, who is this? What's going on?
And now Roode from behind follows up, and I think we're about to see as the hood comes down. Of course, it's Roode's partner, James Storm.
Supposed to be barred here from this brawl, and now look at him, he's got the handcuffs, and now it's become 2-on-1. Throw Jacqueline in. It's 3-on-1 on Homicide. As you can see, the referee's trying to stop it, but they're not going to have it, and that's been Robert Roode and James Storm's MO. They just keep attacking in numbers, trying to take you out.
Oh, we anticipated this as being a fair fight, one-on-one, but with beer money involved, with James Storm and Robert Roode taking the numbers game right here to Homicide, we know that's not the case. face.
Well, Homicide, you can see he's got his handcuffs, his wrist to the back there. There's nothing that he can do. There's no way he can fight back. They just threw him into that rail, and now they're bringing him, you can see, inside the impact zone.
Totally defenseless. Homicide being led by Robert Roode back into the arena.
Oh, this is all about making sure that LAX is not going to be at its best this Sunday at Victory Road. It's going to be basically Hernandez against Storm and Roode if they keep this up, because Homicide's so defenseless. I mean, you just feel for him with those hands handcuffed behind him. Nothing he can do. No way can he fight back.
And the beatdown continues as Homicide is rolled inside the six-sided ring. You see Roode putting the boots to him as Storm, who came from the back wearing the hood, wearing the mask, is now taking his belt off. And here we go again with Storm and Roode and the leather straps.
You can see him setting up, and oh, he just gets him right in the face with the last call. I mean, it's no surprise that the Cowboy James Storm wouldn't follow the rules. He was supposed to be barred there from the parking lot brawl. Now you can see he takes those leather straps, and as somebody that's been on the other end of them, I can tell you it's just a sharp, stinging pain that you just can't believe it.
A total humiliation as well. And finally, here comes Big Hernandez to the rescue. Series of clotheslines, and then putting all of his weight in the corner against Robert Roode.
Well, nobody could be happier than Homicide right now to have Hernandez in that ring as he just breaks Storm's back right there on that powerful shoulder. And now he takes that shirt off, goes right after Roode, puts it around his neck, and throws him across the ring.
Boy, the power, the pure, raw strength of Big Hernandez. Big super mechs evident here as he's got Storm up on his shoulders and gonna drive him down, but look out, here comes Roode.
He just couldn't quite get set up for the border toss, and then he just got the jaw busted, and you could see Storm put him on the back of his head.
Can't deny the teamwork of Beer Money, James Storm and Robert Roode, and with a defenseless, with a handcuffed Homicide, as Hector Guerrero tries to help him up, you can see that Storm and Roode continue the assault on Hernandez.
I mean, tough decision right now for Hector Guerrero, but he's got to check on the well-being of Homicide. He's got to hope Hernandez can do this on his own, and look at that! He breaks through and then hits him with a double clothesline.
Surveys the situation. Hernandez gonna go now and pick up the leather strap, and he says we don't need to wait till Sunday. We don't need to wait till fans revenge at Victory Road. It's time for payback.
Oh, what a shot by Hernandez, and another one. I mean, you can just hear him and feel that extra oomph.
Oh, Roode and Storm escape up the ramp tonight. That's not going to be the case Sunday at Victory Road. 12 TNA fans surrounded around ringside with the leather strap. It's going to be fans revenge this Sunday.